Okay, so can everybody hear us? We would like to see you and talk to you. Like a real exchange at a demo table. Let's see. Oh, Paulette, hi. And Jan is with us, and Robin.
Huh. Oh, there we go. We got people coming in now. Hello.
Hey, Robin.
Wow,
Can hear you.
What's it? I was gonna say, what's the temperature where everyone is? Because it's warming up here, and it's kind of hard to stay cool. It's overwhelming the air conditioner here.
Oh yeah, you guys. No, I am in the part of California, remarkably, that's 75 degrees. I don't know how that happened, but
so you're not dry roasting?
No, I have a little bit of a sweater on, only because it's later in the afternoon. This room gets hot. Hopefully everybody's cool.
95 degrees. I can't see that. It's 95 degrees here.
Eesh. And it's humid. You know, it was 60. We had 65% humidity yesterday, and I was like, "Ooh, that's horrible." And I grew up on Long Island, like in New York. I've totally lost my humidity ability.
Tolerance. Yes.
Oh, tolerance. I was like, oh.
I think everybody's here. I will monitor if anyone latecomers come join us.
Okay.
But I was gonna say, you can welcome everybody and we can get started.
Yeah. This is a really group of products for summertime. I'm glad you started with the weather, Bill, because these three products. Everybody got their 3 sample products in their little bag. Okay. Oh, full size. Okay.
Can't send any samples of the sunscreen, so everybody got free sunscreen. Congratulations.
Look at that.
The sunscreen, just so everybody knows, is fabulous. It is a facial moisturizer, but I have been known in my family to apply it all over my body because it works better than some of the other stuff I buy.
Oh, all right, so let's start with the sunscreen. Thanks, Bill. Yeah, I know, because Bill is always saying it's a facial moisturizer that happens to have SPF 30 in it. But I agree. I use it certainly on the upper part of my body because, you want to go out for walks and stuff. And it is terrific. What I like about it, I don't know if you had a chance to try it yet, but it is very easily absorbed, which you can't always say about a lot of sunscreens, and it's greaseless. So to me, that's a 2-step right there that I'm happy about. And the fact that I can get a little extra moisturization and maybe not even use my moisturizer that day, which if you know me long enough, that's a horrifying thought for me that I don't use moisturizer, but this does provide enough moisturization. So here we go. Here we go. So I'm glad you all got the big version because should be using this every single day. I was just preparing another presentation, and I went to the EPA site to talk to, because I had always been trained that water, and it's true, thankfully, I just wanted to double check that thought, but water, sand, and something else, one other material or surface, concrete, reflect the light up and add a different kind of infrared ray, which adds to the heat, which adds to irritation. And the sun you get, and in the water, it also adds to the sunscreen. To the sunburn, you get sunburn. So it intensifies all the other rays. So this isn't waterproof, I'll say that, but if you're like me, walking in the neighborhood and on concrete, you want to make sure that you're using some protection because it's not just the sun you need to worry about. It's how the sun reflects against surfaces. So anybody have any questions about this product? Oh, sorry, Robin, I can't hear you. You're muted. Yep.
I've been using it for years with great success.
Oh, terrific. Thanks for the loyalty. Yeah. And it was 25 and we upped it to 30, I think, a year and a half ago, 2 years.
When we switched to the tube, we actually added I forget the ingredient that we added. It was the soy isomers.
Was it avobenzone? Did it always have avobenzone?
Yeah, it always had avobenzone, yes.
Okay. Yeah. But I like the tube better. I know you didn't ask me, but I like the tube better because you throw it into your bag now, if you're playing tennis or you have to reapply or, whatever activity you're doing, it's easier transport. So good move,
And
Bill.
just so everybody knows, if you really like it and you're subscribed to our email, you'll also know that it's actually currently on sale until tomorrow for $8. You need the code Sun21, I think.
I think
The
it was
coupon
something
code.
like that.
Yeah, and you can, but if you belong to our emails, which I'm sure everybody here does, we did it for 4 days so people could order it and hopefully get it to them before the 4th of July so that you can all sit out in the sun with your families this year and enjoy, safe activities outside.
Right. Okay.
How long does it last? How long is that, for 1 year, or is that
So what?
The tube?
Yes. How long can you keep that?
It actually has a 2-year lifespan, although I will admit one of the reasons it's on sale is that it's actually it's at 11 months because all O2C products are 2 years max. And that was manufactured. We should have had a new batch, but nobody went outside last year. So we didn't sell a whole lot of sunscreen.
Yeah.
So it's queuing up for manufacturing it soon, but so we're trying to clear the warehouse out of this.
But one other little training thing that I've learned over the years too is don't leave this out in the sun because it will deteriorate through the packaging. So that will affect that 2-year window that Bill's talking about.
It literally has a range on the back of the low and the high temperatures. It can actually sustain higher temperatures. It's actually tested in an incubator up to 40 degrees Celsius, which I think is 112 degrees Fahrenheit. But yeah, it is better to keep it cool. Do not freeze it. Freeze it will instantly separate it because we did a whole freeze thaw test, and yeah, if you freeze it and it thaws, it'll separate into oil and cream. So.
Never thought to do that. Now we really won't. So good. Okay. Okay. So if we have any other questions on the sunscreen, because I'd like to get to one of our newer products that it really pairs well with the sunscreen is the Calming Rejuvenation Cream. This was launched earlier this year, and it's part of our Revitalizing collection, and it's really a perfect example of a nourishing moisturizer that calms and soothes with some really interesting ingredients. Probably the biggest complex of interesting ingredients are the essential fatty acids. Some of the oils contain essential fatty acids. So that would be your rose hip. I think it says it right on there. Yeah, the rose hip, the grapeseed oil, and the sea buckthorn plant, all in part omega-6, 3, and 7. And those are crucial for strengthening and smoothing the skin surface, repairing the barrier, and soothing irritation. So if you stayed out a little bit longer without your sun protection, I would highly recommend using this a few days in a row. Or if you're just prone to, heat can also exacerbate eczema and flare-ups of all sorts of skin disorders that interrupt, again, the skin's barrier. I always do this, but it's sort of like your skin's supposed to stay, if this is the surface of your skin, everything's supposed to stay in that's in and out, out, because it's a shield for you, right? But what happens is the skin cells like curl up a little bit, and right where that happens and they separate, that allows allergens and heat and all sorts of things that bother your skin to irritate at a deeper level. So this is something that will help seal that barrier and protect it with those essential oils. And in the case that you get a little bit of bacteria in your skin based on that, it also has Manuka honey, which is a natural antibacterial ingredient. And it also, I think this is cool, it balances the skin's pH. And that is important because your skin, again, will become more sensitive if it's not in that perfect range of your skin, which is generally between 4 and 6. Everybody's slightly different, but it's generally between there. And then if that wasn't enough, another cool ingredient is the hemp oil and the carrot seed oil, which help to calm the skin. And again, reduce inflammation, improve the barrier. So it's a really perfect, nourishing, and calming moisturizer.
I was gonna say, I have some skin irritations, some probably undiagnosed eczema and stuff that I have, and I use this on it, and it calms it right down, moisturizes it, takes care of it. It's never, we can't sell it for that because it's not tested on that. It's not, clinically tested.
Exactly.
But it has the components, the essential fatty acids, the nourishing oils of Manuka honey, and the carrot seed and hemp. That it was designed to calm the skin, to quell inflammation, and to obviously repair the moisture barrier.
It doesn't have tea tree in it, does it? Because it has a particular scent.
No, it doesn't have the tea tree. I think that's a combination of the oils and the honey imparting that, because it has no fragrance in it whatsoever.
No. I know we wouldn't add it, but tea tree would be surprised. You know what? I call this also a very wet moisturizer. It adheres, of course, and it's moisturizing, but you don't need a lot. It's
a little. This 2-ounce jar is going to last you probably the rest of the summer. A little goes a long way. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and it's not dense. It's sort of fluidy. Yeah,
I'm picking up a menthol type smell.
Right. Yeah.
That's not in there.
No, I was looking at the, I don't know. Maybe it's a seed buckthorn or something. I don't really know what. I know that's an orange berry, but I don't really know what it smells like. You know what I mean? So, or maybe calendula. I don't know.
It has a lot of botanicals in it, so I think the combination of all the above is what kind of is combining to make that. Yeah. That love. I like it. It's funny because some people they'll smell and they don't like it, and then they apply it and they're like, "Oh, this smells really nice." When it goes on, it does change.
It spreads.
Yeah,
and aerates a little bit, maybe. That's interesting.
Yeah.
We do have a companion product to this that we're not talking about today, but just so you know, there is a serum that also it's a little bit more on the natural oils basic. It has the hemp oil as well. It's less about, well, it's calming also, but I don't know. It's just a nice companion. You should look at it.
Well, that's got the ashwagandha, the oil, the oil she's talking about. Yeah, it's got turmeric, shiitake, ashwagandha, hemp, grapeseed, jojoba oil. Right. Does that have grapeseed? No, it has argan oil. Sorry, not grapeseed. Yeah. Argan oil. Yeah, but it has no water in it, so it's very nourishing. I think we demoed that like 2 demos ago.
Yeah. So yeah, these are, like I said, all in the revitalizing collection.
And I think whoever participated in that demo got a full size, because we couldn't send it out in samples because we didn't have the right things to fill it in, because it's very oily. But it goes on and absorbs very quickly. I'm pretty sure we sent full size to everyone, because we tried to put it in our little jars and it just spilled out all over the place. There's a stain on my desk. I can prove it.
Okay. And then the third product for today is the firming eye cream. There we go. Get it in the camera. Yeah, I like this one. This is another one that's chock filled with special ingredients, but your eyes just always need special attention. As you probably know, the skin is thinner right around the eyes, and so they're more susceptible to environmental damage. So the firming eye cream has a very powerful antioxidant, alpha lipoic acid, and ester C to help fight that environmental damage. So the two of them together, are even better. I believe, if it's probably not the right technical term, Bill, but I always say that alpha lipoic acid sort of turns on the power of vitamin C and vitamin E when they're mixed together. So it's nice to see those two combined because you get extra strength.
You'll see that combination used a lot in skincare, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
They amplify one another, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. So it helps the skin retain its resiliency, this delicate skin when you see those two antioxidants together. And then we also use the vitamin C with a peptide and a bioflavonoid complex. Bioflavonoids are used to just, again, to enhance the action of vitamin C. They're often an antioxidant too. They have properties for antioxidant, but that basically that complex works slightly differently to help brighten the look of dark circles. So it's not just about firming, which I appreciate about this product. You know, it has some brightening qualities to it, and the DMAE is you see that in our firming collection. That's very Reviva. DMAE and the eye product DMAE and the concentrate, and 5% concentrate is terrific. And then DMAE in the creams too. So you get the layering of a particular ingredient that gets stronger when it's layered and more beneficial to you for your results. So you don't need much of this either, if you've noticed anything about our products, right? Just a little dab will do you. No, I don't think I used this today. Oh, I'm trying the, did you guys see the vitamin K challenge that was all over TikTok for us? A young TikToker decided to take on a challenge of getting rid of dark circles by using our vitamin K cream. And I don't have it, it was on my desk a minute ago. But so she did a series of TikToks to show the diminishment of dark circles. Now, we always used it for anywhere that you have bruises or discoloration on the skin, because vitamin K is for strengthening the blood vessels, but it went viral and we were out of stock. Are we back in stock yet?
We actually have enough for consumer orders, but yeah, distributors are out of stock right now. It's been manufactured, it's in testing. So it's in stability and micro testing right now.
Caught us by surprise, man. And then another derm doctor who's very popular in TikTokers, he did one with her, and we're like, whoa, you just never know when things are going to take off. And, you know, support the business certainly, but you're just got to be prepared and be able to fulfill the orders. So anyway,
I was gonna say, yeah, it literally, it sold a year's worth of product in about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So
are we changing I'm sorry, Bill. Are we going to change our packaging? I mean, can we use it we can use it in the eyes, right?
To be honest with you, most of our products can be used anywhere on the face, on the neck. You know, they're obviously, other than our body firming lotion, which is just a little bit thick, although I have heard people use it on their face. You know, most of our products can be used interchangeably.
Right.
We always say patch test, especially with the vitamin K. Some people have a sensitivity to it, but it's pretty well tolerated by most. But it is, you know, it's just one additional product that can be used to help, depending on what the cause of the under eye dark circles are. Because that was the TikToker's concern, was the under eye dark circles that she had suffered with for years, that were basically derived from lack of sleep and allergies. So there was a lot of more congestion and coagulation under the eyes. So that's why the vitamin K really seemed to help her. Obviously, we could also promote our under eye dark circle serum. Similar properties, different ingredients, but also has other elements in it to alleviate other eye concerns, caffeine for puffiness and helping. It's also got niacinamide in it for if you actually have a pigmentation problem under the eyes. So it's beneficial in that way, but you know, the vitamin K can work. It's not going to hurt you. And vitamin K, it is one of those things that is quite remarkable when you apply it to a bruise. We've actually done tests here. If someone gets a really nasty bruise, we'll apply it to half the bruise and make them look like a mutant, because like half of it goes away and half of it stays. You know, it just really does accelerate the diminishment of the bruise. It is remarkable.
Yeah. That's great. And with eye products, it's not out of the realm, hearing you talk about our different products. I don't know. I was always trained to always ask, like, what troubles you most about your eyes before helping somebody really find that product that's right for them. And it's not always the same. Some people will say, I hate my dark circles. Some people will say, I just want an everyday eye cream that works with my makeup. Other people will say, I want, firming around the eye. So, it's not, I do use two different eye creams. I do firming at night in bodies at rest, and I use the brightening during the day, just to get all the brightening I can.
I was gonna say, if you're looking for an eye cream, you've come to the right place. You've got like a dozen. So
yeah. But again, they're all different. They all attack different things.
I was gonna say, we actually had someone that actually had a reaction to the product, the firming eye serum. And it can happen. She had an allergy to one of the ingredients in it.
Oh yeah.
We send her the eye firming complex cream, not a serum, and she loved it. Works great for her. So.
Oh, that's interesting. So it depended on the formula. The serum, whatever was in the serum, reacted, huh?
Well, the serum has a lot more robust ingredients and things along those lines, whereas the cream, which takes a different approach, it actually has the flavonoids in it and botanicals. It has a more natural approach, and it's really more for hydrating and helping the eye area's health, rather than taking more corrective action that the serum does. So, I mean, we couldn't identify what was the problem, because she used, we went through a bunch of stuff because she uses a lot of our products, and she was disappointed. But we hooked her up. She's got something. And we also sent her the eye jelly too. We have the eye jelly.
That's very potential. Yeah. Well, what I hear from that story is we are very responsive to our consumers.
We are indeed.
That's amazing. So, any questions about the eye product or about any of our eye products, since Bill and I talked about them all? But
so for the most benefit, do you recommend using the calming serum and then the cream on top?
Yes. If you're prone to irritation or worried about, the heat disruption, irritating your skin, yes, I would definitely use those two.
Especially if you have especially dry skin or you have inflammation of the skin, the two together are fabulous. The oil itself, the serum, when it goes on, you would think that it's because it has like 4 oils in it that it's going to be really goopy and problematic. You have to put it on so quickly from your hand because it'll absorb in your hand that quickly. So it's really goes in quickly. So when you apply it to your skin, it absorbs nicely, and then you can layer on the cream, the rejuvenation cream. So I actually use that most nights now because I was having some problems with irritation and stuff around my skin. So
thank you.
I think I used one of our new products and it didn't like me. So one of the products is in development because we're all guinea pigs here.
Bill, there was a question about the name of, well, I got one. I need you to take the other part of the question. The first part of the question is the name of the brightening eye cream, and it's the Under Eye Dark Circle Serum.
Correct.
Under Eye Dark Circle Serum, and that's in our brightening collection. The second part of that question, Bill, I need you to answer a little bit more because I haven't used this product yet, but is how is the advanced retinol used?
Well, the advanced retinol, and we say advanced because it's brand new. It's essentially it's only a 0.01% retinol. We went with a lower percentage because otherwise retinols can be sensitizing. It's used as a normal serum. It doesn't have a whole lot of other ingredients in it. It is almost pure retinol. Everything else that's in it is preservatives, creating a moisture barrier, or just a carrier for the retinol. It's very simple. So you can apply it just as you would any other serum. I would still recommend patch testing it, because some people are exceedingly sensitive to retinols.
Mhm.
So even though this is very simple and a low percentage, I should say a low percentage, a safe percentage, because we actually do. We could in the salon line, we have a 0.3% that'll basically burn your face off. So if you use it incorrectly, and it's not even that high
Right, we
percentage.
have it. Okay.
Well, it's because it's in the salons, and and that trained esthetician is going to utilize
Right.
it. So
And that's not in the stores yet, right? That's
the
only
advanced
available-
retinol serum, yeah, is really just online. It has not made distribution. It literally launched 3 weeks ago. It came out of testing, got packaged, and is probably only available through our website. I think 1 or 2 distributors ordered it, but the small second tier distributors, not the big guys yet. So, I mean, the challenge we have with any time we launch a product is it's going to take some time to, basically spread out through distribution to hit the stores, unless you have a courageous partner who just wants to take it in. We have another product coming real soon that's actually on our website already. It's the multi-factor brightening cream. That's a great product. So that should hit soon.
So that would be an alternative to the Kojic acid moisturizer?
Yeah, essentially it uses azelaic acid, tranexamic acid, and actually has kojic acid in it. So maybe not an alternative to that, but an alternative to the hydroquinone brightening cream, which people don't like. Yeah. But the azelaic and if I'm saying that right, and the tranexamic acids are beneficial in many different ways. They're also beneficial if you've got blemish skin too. So it's beneficial because it's actually been used. Both of those as separate elements have been utilized in treating blemish skin, acne, and even acne scars. Believe it or not, it actually helps to resurface the skin in a gentle manner. Neither of them are really aggressive acids, but they're really beneficial. And everybody here really liked the product, so we're excited to bring it out. I forget when it's queued for manufacturing, but it's soon, and then it goes through a couple of weeks of testing.
Well, it sounds like it'll be ready for after summer, where everybody goes, "Oops, I guess I got more tan than I wanted." And
yeah, it's a fantastic product. And actually, I've given samples to my daughter, who's 11 and developing some blemishes. Much to her chagrin, and she's actually used it, and it's helped, and it's beneficial that capacity because it's not as aggressive as our glycolics and stuff.
Right.
So it's good. Yeah,
especially azelaic acid has been used a long time for acne.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, any other final questions on any of what you heard today, or anything else in our lineup? All righty. You're an easy crowd. Good to see everybody again. So hopefully things are getting back to normal for everybody. And we look forward to continuing this program, right, Bill?
I will tell everybody that the survey is I know we were late getting the last one out, but it might be a little late this time. We switched email campaign platforms. That is used to send it out. I don't know if they set up the surveys yet, but I will twist arms and get it out to everyone at an earlier time frame than we did last time. So I appreciate your patience and understanding.
And everybody gets to choose a full size, right?
Correct.
Wow, thank you.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, I would pick this one too.
Yeah, I would go for that one. You already have the sunscreen, but and this is great too. But anyway, it's new. So, all right. Thanks for your time and your attention, and look forward to seeing you all again, hopefully next month.
Yep. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye. Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.